This podcast is your permission to sleep to be human, gloriously, chaotically human. Hi friend, welcome to the Failure Academy. This is the place where we stop pretending we've got it all figured out and start getting real about the messy, awkward, very human side of growth. Honestly, think of it like a group therapy, but with less crying and more questionable life choices. I'm genuinely so glad to have you here. Let me start by asking you something, and I want you to be real with me. When was the last time you felt like you totally blew it? Maybe it was a job you are sure you had in the bag, a conversation where your brain just refused to cooperate, or that dream project that quietly ghosted you like a bad Tinder date. You know that feeling, that stomach sinking, or did I just do that kind of moment? Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. I've been there frequently, like I could give you a whole tour. Actually, let me start by telling you something that happened just a couple of weeks ago. I had this interview in one of the prominent companies that I've been eyeing for a while here in Stuttgart to work with. And so when I saw an open position, I went all in and sent out the most convincing cover letter and a very catchy CV. I felt so good when I got a call to do an interview. And after the interview, I did feel so confident that I had banged it. You know, that was interview strand. There me now regret forever energy. That is what I had. That was me. I call it the Beyonce level confidence. And then 2 weeks later came the email. Thank you for your time. We've decided to move forward with another candidate. I remember sitting there reading it like it was a riddle. Like maybe if I tilted my head sideways, it would suddenly say, just kidding, you're hired. It never did. And for a moment, I spiraled. Way too much. Was I not good enough? Did I blink weird? Did I say something wrong? Was I not prepared enough? Or should I simply just give up? And after a bit of circling and 1 or 2 slices of cakes, I sat with it and I remembered this is what growth looks like. It's not pretty, it's not curated, it's just real. But here's the thing, I didn't start this podcast because I figured it all out. I started it because for a long time I honestly thought I was the only one who was quietly failing behind the scenes. Every time something didn't work out, I'll go silent. I remember I'll scroll through everyone else's wins online. You know, the ones just bought a house, started a company, ran a marathon, all before 7 a.m. And I'll be sitting there in a mismatched socks thinking, am I really this broken? But over time, through voice notes with brutally honest friends that I've been blessed with, and many awkward coffee chats, and many cringe journal entries, I have realized something. Everyone's winging it. No one has it all together, not even the ones with matching socks. The people who seem like they're winning, they have failed too. They just didn't always post it with a filter and a hashtag. So I wanted to build the kind of space I wish existed when I was knee deep in what am I doing with my life phase, which honestly is still ongoing. A place where it's okay to be messy, to not have a 5-year plan, to laugh at the disaster, but most importantly, to learn from it. Because failure isn't this shameful, dramatic final act. It's just an awkward character development that we all go through. And that's what the Failure Academy is all about. It's for the stuff we usually keep in the drafts folder. Sometimes it will just be you and me trying to figure it all out loud. I'll share many of my own mess ups, and trust me, they range from minor to fully blown did that just happen moments. Other times I'll bring in guests, creatives, founders, freelancers, people who've taken big swings and missed or hit, but only after 14 plot twists and a meltdown or two. We'll talk about the risks they took, what went sideways, and what they really learned beyond the fluffy, inspirational quotes that we all read on a daily basis. I hope there will be laughter in this community that we are building together. But most importantly, I hope we all grow because failure is not a full stop. It's a comma. It's a pause to breathe, cry into a pillow if needed. So if you ever felt like you're the only one winging it, messing up, or trying to figure it out as you go, welcome. You are in the right place. This podcast is your permission to sleep to be human, gloriously, chaotically human. I will be dropping new episodes every week. So if you're into honest convos, useful takeaways, and the occasional I can't believe I just said that moment, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, it will be worth it. At least I can only promise I'll do my very best to make it worth it. I want to hear your failure stories too, for real. So slide into my DMs over on Instagram at Diana or email me at failureacademypod@gmail.com, because this is not just your regular podcast. It's a permission-filled, judgment-free zone for people trying to figure it out one fail at a time. Thank you for hanging out with me on this very first episode. I am your host, Diana, and this is the Failure Academy. Class is officially in session. Let's connect.